Okay, here's an easy way to make some capsules at home for your pets. Just a cheap kit capsule maker that you can basically buy for 15 bucks. It's composed of several parts. This is the bottom. It's got an ejection mechanism at the bottom here to push the capsules out. This is the top of the machine. Just similarly, it's got an ejection port, and this is the tamper to help tamper down some of the medication. Got some empty capsules here. These are easily available, Amazon or eBay, and this is some ginger. This particular day I was making some ginger capsules, so that's fresh ginger, and I always like to have a scale to ensure accuracy. Okay, so here's the first step. You separate the capsules, you load the longer end into the bottom of the machine, and the shorter end of the capsule into the top end of the machine, and you fill the machine in a manual pattern. This tends to be a very tedious part of it, and it's not meant for mass production, of course, but for individual animals and individual pets, it's easy to work with. I'll save you the boring video here for the next several minutes, and we'll cut to the next section here. Okay, so once you have all your capsules loaded, you generously load in your herbal powder, whether that be a single powder, as in this case, a ginger powder, or a mix. It really doesn't matter. Just try to evenly distribute it throughout the machine, and there is always going to be some wastage, so you want to have it on top of a bowl. Use a if this particular machine comes with a nice flat piece of plastic to help try to distribute the material as evenly as possible. You know, you're always again going to have some overflow, some wastage, so you want it to do this over a bowl or a plate and collect that. Also, wear some gloves to keep it as sterile as possible. Tamper it down, so you're tamping down the material inside the bottom of those capsules and adding a little bit more of the material so it's more compacted and you have full capsules at the end. Similarly, you're going to use the same technique with a thin piece of plastic to try to distribute it evenly and collect the excess material in the bowl below. It can sometimes be a little bit of a messy proposition, but after a while you do soon develop your own technique and style of your own. Um, you know, it's one of those things that practice makes perfect. So then you take the top of the capsule making machine containing the top of the actual gelatin capsules that you've placed in there. No animal products in these gelatin capsules. Place it on a hard surface, insert the top, and with nice even force, try to press down. And you're basically connecting the top and the bottom of the capsule in this step. It doesn't always work out perfectly. Sometimes you have one or two that stick for whatever various reason. This particular batch turned out pretty decently. I think we've got all the capsules in this particular one intact and whole. So the next step is to take those capsules and eject them into a container. Here's a Pyrex cup. So that pops up all the capsules, and there you have it. I always like to weigh the container, the Pyrex container, before when it's empty and then afterwards when the capsules are in. And based on the number of capsules, you can determine the proper dose.